Hey, what's up, y'all? I was just telling y'all I missed doing my bathroom chronicles, so now maybe I could do car chronicles because I was trying to get the camera like kind of leveraged the correct way, but I don't know. I'd rather be a little bit higher, but I guess this is good, as long as I got to keep my eyes on the road and so forth, because it's raining today, but oh, I love this weather. This is the kind of weather I can sit up in my house and watch like a whole bunch of Stephen King movies, or got some good food, some good snacks. Oh my goodness. And my covers nice and cozy and stuff. Yeah, I'm so corny now. I'm just like, please go outside. Like, I don't want to. So, but I know this year everybody is like, to be honest with you, you know what I'm saying? I started to take this year as like a year that needed to happen, you know what I mean, just to like put stuff in motion for me, you know what I mean. It showed me my strengths, you know what I mean. It's just been an amazing experience, you know what I'm saying, because at first you get real depressed about it, and it's like the amount of people that are like depressed right now and are just going through things and already had trauma and shit they was already dealing with before, and now with all of this too, it can really like break a person. You gotta like really like pull yourself together, and I'm grateful that it showed me that I can do that, you know what I mean, because some of us, it will just sink and just settle and whatever, but it showed me I'm like, nah, you know what I mean. I'm crawling myself out of this motherfucking hole, because if I sit here and wait for somebody to come, that may not work. We may not be on the same time. That may not work. You know what I'm saying? Because I got moves and stuff I have to make. So yeah, I just think I'm happy that I wake up now in the morning. I'm just grateful for like the little things. So it taught me how to be grateful. A lot of us say that, whatever, but when you start putting these different affirmations and positive energy and love like into the air, especially for me, like around me, I feel at peace. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is I've always wanted to have a peace of mind. I don't like to worry because I'm an overthinker. So now me overthinking and then worrying and then being stressed, like it's too much on me. So I eliminate the stress and the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like this time has taught me not to care about shit that don't matter. Excuse me for cursing so much. I know my mother probably gonna watch this and be like, whatever. But it just has taught me like not to really care about unnecessary stuff. I shop different now, you know what I'm saying. I don't just shop off of impulse, because I'm an impulsive shopper. I'll go to the 99-cent store, Dollar General, and rack up on stuff I don't need. You know what I'm saying? I just got stuff all over the place because I like trinkets or whatever, but I'm like borderline a hoarder, I think. So I had to even teach myself to throw things out. I've been, doing that. So like this year actually haven't been that bad. You know what I'm saying? I know, yeah, this is going to be the year we're going to talk to our grandkids about like, yo, they had us walking around with masks on. They had people dying. Like it was terrible times. You know what I'm saying? Shit, almost like the goddamn apocalypse out this motherfucker. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. Let me watch my mouth. So don't judge me. But yeah, and plus I know I talked about this before, but I really would like to get I guess it's called a podcast. I don't know the correct terminology, but I would like to get a bunch of us together. I want to do like different groups. Like I have like female. I said this before, but I think I'm gonna really do it. Some females get together and we talk about things. Because like I said, most of my closest friends are all different in some way, but they're all genuine. You know what I mean? And it's just like, it's never been a change up. You understand what I mean? So, and I know we would have a ball, because every time a group of us get together, it's just, it's ridiculous. Like even when I get with the family or whatever like that. So I'm just like, I like conversations. I like bringing stuff up. And like I'm the reason mostly is because like I'm put in a weird place, because like I have the same amount of female friends and family members as like the same amount of male friends and family, and the stuff that they're going through or whatever like that, and then the stuff that women are going through, it's just like, well, why can't we, find like a common ground where we can get along with each other? Why everybody so angry and just so judgmental? And I won't say judgmental, because that's your opinion. You are entitled to your opinion, especially if you done experienced it. Who the fuck am I to tell you whatever? But it just seems as though the men feel like women are, they understand, you know what I'm saying? They understand that, when you had was an abusive relationship with your last baby father, your dad wasn't there. They understand that we go through this stuff. The thing about it is just like, some of us take that pressure and pain and put it on them and expect them to take away, the hurt and everything. This year has taught me not to depend on nobody to make me happy, because it fails every time. It's just like a formula, and like, when I have my talks with God, he just keeps reminding me, it's a process, Marty. It's a process. It's a formula to this, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I'm not gonna keep repeating myself. And you just gotta understand, it's a process. But I also figured out, like, you know what? I don't have to be upset or depressed everywhere I go. Like, if I got an issue in my house, I don't need to bring that issue to my job. I don't need to bring that issue out with me to the club. I don't need, because it's like, sometimes people just come around and it's just like, ask me what's going on. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I wanted us, like I said, I want a bunch of us to get together. I already reached out to a few guys. Well, actually, yeah, and asked me if we could do a video, and they was like, yeah, because I'm telling you, they got some shit to say. And if you follow some of them, you can even see in their posts the things that they be saying, and it's just like, damn. And it upsets me, because like, I was at a disadvantage, because every time I started to date somebody or deal with somebody, they already assume like I got trust issues. That I'm gonna be calling you off the hook, that I'm gonna be breaking car windows, that I'm gonna be corny, or I ain't gonna be into giving head and all this other stuff. Like, it's just sorry, don't judge me, but I just I like to kick it real with y'all. But yeah, and I'm like, I'm not that type of chick. I'm really not. Like, I've never been cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And trust me, I've had good wood. So don't, there's some people like, oh, because you ain't never get you. But trust me, that's a must in dealing with me. So, yes, I understand. Yes, I've had good wood, but I've never completely lost myself in something. I've been broken, definitely, you know what I'm saying? Because you open up trying to trust, but you don't know who to trust, because you don't know, you don't have no example of that. Like, a lot of us don't have an example of what a happy marriage looks like, or a loving relationship, or parents being affectionate. And some of y'all who do, great. But I never seen my parents like hold hands or whatever. I mean, they would flirt, with each other here and there, but a lot of that is not around us. Most of the people, I mean, think about it. Most of the people that even today that are married are like this shit. I don't know. I really don't know, and it scares me. So I know it scares them. So I don't know. I think we could all come. We're gonna definitely have to start coming together, because we see like the blinders is off. Now we have to be held accountable for stuff. You know what I'm saying? Now we see what's really going on. We didn't know about all this propaganda and government issues and secrets and, pedophile rings and trafficking and all this other stuff that's going on. Opportunities we done missed out on. You know what I'm saying? Now we got groups and people that are like entrepreneurs and know about investments and know about wholesale real estate and I can't even think of that. Event spaces. Like, I'm part of a group of people that are doing this and are successful, and the information that they have is like, wow. Because we can't understand, like, why are we struggling every time we turn around? Karen over here, she got condos and different cars, and it's just like a system. Like, even with like raising your credit score, it's like because I always used to say, like, why I would see like you know, I'd be in the store and there's a white woman in front of me and she would have like tons of credit cards. I'm like, why the hell does she need so many damn credit cards? But the thing about it is the more money you have, you know, access to, and if you just spend a third of that, you know, and you just keep paying it on a certain on your due date and so forth, like that interest isn't applied. And then you can take one card and pay, you know, and pay for this one and then just keep it rotating and your credit score is just like stupid high. Now you got access to anything you could imagine and you want. That's why I explain this to my son, like, yo, make sure your credit is good. So, I mean, yeah, and even our relationship, like this year has brought me and my son back together. Well, not, sorry, I'm saying back together, but it has brought us closer. You know what I'm saying? We already close. Like that's my baby. You know what I mean? It's to the point now that I love on him. You know what I mean? This year and listening to a lot of men has helped me to understand my relationship with your son. And a guy that has like mommy issues is, you know, is a little bit difficult to deal with, and for them to get into like relationships and, you know, just whatever, a healthy relationship. But that's another, I mean, not all, that's just another story. But anyway, yeah, so it's taught me to, you know, love on him. I give him hugs and kisses like he was 2 and 3 years old. I stopped for a long time, like, shoot, you know, when I was going through depression or whatever I was going through at the time, because it was so much, you know, I was angry, you know what I'm saying, I was drunk, or, you know, so it was just a lot going on. So but now, please, he wake up in the morning, it's like clockwork. He even knows to come into my room so I can get my morning kisses, and I love it, and I embrace it. I feel it, you know what I'm saying. It's just not, hold on, y'all, I'm about to get my ticket. It's just not something I'm just doing. Like I'm telling you, this year just taught me to be so grateful. You know what I mean? To wake up to my son, to hold him. You know what I mean? To you know, to hear from my brother. So every second of the day, like I'm like, God, thank you just for, you know, this light turning green. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for, you know, my car making it back and forward without getting a flat or something else going wrong. You know, thank you for just whatever. Shit, I mean, this year got me looking at trees differently. Like, I'm just like, wow, these fall trees. Like, it's just, it's just like, I'm just so appreciative because this year kicked our asses. We ain't see it coming. That's the thing about it. Like, I don't mind dealing with anything because I feel like I'm built for it tough. You know, I'm built for anything. But this year was like, let me see what you could do with this. You like, poof, damn. And like I said, I've been through enough. You know what I'm saying? I'm a G, I'm a soldier, whatever. But when my dad died, it didn't hit me till like, I guess maybe a couple of days afterwards. It was a lot. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, wow, my dad's not here. You know what I mean? And when something happens so sudden, and you know what I mean, it's just like you're not prepared. So the first thing you do is what do they call it? Sink or flight or whatever. So your brain is just like, oh, I gotta protect your feelings. You know, let's numb these feelings. You know what I mean? And you can't, because that's just festering that energy in you, and your body does not like negative energy in it. You know what I mean? That's why you gotta meet you a good man that got good energy. But no, seriously. So I mean, I get it. I feel the same way. I just wanted to make a video just to make a video because I didn't make one in a while, and I wanted to talk to you. I wanted to say hi. I want to share this pretty smile, and I want y'all to kind of just like, yeah, we've been handed a very good ass whipping. But this is stuff that we've been through. Like, you know, shit, our ancestors went through slavery and survived that. Should we even had people like Harriet Tubman? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think I think we're unbreakable. I think everybody in the world knows that, and I think that's why we're trying to be broke. Well, I know that's why, but it's a shift changing, and don't think that everything bad that's happening is going to affect you in a bad way. It's actually elevating you to a height. You know, I'm about to get serious and conscious with y'all real quick. Nah, but seriously, it is. If you take the time and just take advantage of this isolation. You know, people don't like to be isolated. They like to be over here, like to be over there, because a lot of us, you know, don't like sitting with our own thoughts. A lot of us really don't want to take the time because you can't. It's this constant chatter. I know, I've been there. Shit, I go through it now. You got to do this. You got to do that. Well, tomorrow we're not going to do this. We're going to do this. Okay, well, we got to. Now, if I decide I wanted to clean my whole house, my mood changes now. I accept me for who I am, and that's another thing. I get to know me. I got to know me during this time as well. Listen, the house needs to be clean. If I was only able to do the kitchen or my bedroom, I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? I got all week. It's only my son and I that live here. You know what I mean? We good. We ain't got piles of food and trash and garbage sitting around, but you know, some shoes thrown here. You know, stuff is out of order, misplaced, or I got hella ashes all over the place because I burn incense like every day, all day. Well, not all day, but I love the smell of some incense. Like, it just makes me feel good, and I love to burn candles. You know what I'm saying? It's just try going in your room. You know what I mean? Get you some nice herbal essence, an edible something. Burn some incense. Burn dragon blood is good. Burn lavender. Cedar wood is going to. Cedar wood. If you get you some good cedar wood, oh my God! And the other one I forgot. I forgot. But get those. And light a candle. You know what I'm saying? Something that like can really, like, I usually light, like, if I'm really in my Zen mood, I'm lighting like at least 3 candles around my room. And especially if it's like raining on a day like this, you just sit there, you know what I'm saying, and you just, you know, vibing out and politicking, and you start to have a conversation with yourself. Yo, I'm telling you, you'll be able to release some of them things that, you know, has been like, you know, the trauma and everything that goes on. You have a good cry. You know what I mean? I've been amazed at what I've been able to see and witness this year, and I feel empowered. You know what I mean? I see more black people, us really getting on our grind, doing things, and I just see a shift and a change. So just telling y'all to, you know, it's gonna be all right. It got to be. All right, y'all. So I'm on my way to go visit my boo stink, and I will talk to y'all. I don't know when. The last time I did a video was probably months. Remember, I used to do them like probably like every week, but now I don't know. Because sometimes just like when I do have things to say or talk about, I'm not the type to, you know, I gotta get up. And plus, you know, I be having coal in my eyes sometimes. Like, it'd be early in the morning, late at night. I don't want to be coming on here looking all crazy, even though I have come on here looking crazy before. I mean, you know. But yeah, I do have some of my saved videos if y'all ever wanted to watch any on YouTube, and it's under I think it's Marty Star. It's M-A-R-T as in Tom, I _ star with 2 R's, I think. Yeah. Alright, y'all, over and out. Have a lovely day. Happy Sunday. Sending good vibes your way.